Good morning, friends. It is bright and early. Today we have a shoot for the store, so I thought it would be fun to film a little get ready with me video. Fun fact, I have never filmed one of these before. I am not a hair and/or makeup girl. I have been doing my hair and my makeup the exact same way since high school. So I can promise you this is going to be nothing crazy. Let's jump into this because I don't really know how this is gonna go. Okay, so I always start with makeup first. I have nothing on my face right now except for, wait, this is like a really big moment. If you've watched any of my other videos, maybe you follow me on Instagram, then you might know that this year I am launching a sunscreen. This has been something that I have been working on for probably 2.5 years. It takes a very, very long time to create a formula, do it right. We recently just finalized all of the artwork for the tubes, so all that's getting done. So we don't have the tubes just yet, but we've had the formula since last year. I have been carrying the formula around in little mason jars, and I put one of our stickers on the jar. So I have Sun Wrangler on my face right now. I'll put a little bit more on just so you guys can see. This is wild. This is my baby coming to life. I just put sunscreen, of course, and it kind of doubles as a moisturizer for me, all over my face. She rubs in super smooth, and that is my base. I don't have a whole like skincare routine. It's always been just sunscreen for me. That is the #1 thing. Okay, so my face is nice and moisturized. I do concealer first. So I use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I feel like this is really popular. I feel like everybody uses this. I use the shade Creme Brulee. There's a mirror over here if you're like, why is she staring over there? Put a healthy amount on because I have very fair skin. And then I just kind of use my finger, to be honest. This concealer is my favorite. It's what I wore on my wedding day. It does wonders. So, okay, because it's a shoot day, I will apply this just so you guys can see. Normally if I have a shoot or a big event like my wedding day, this is what I wore on my wedding day for foundation, I'll apply a little bit of this guy. It's from Fenty Beauty. It's amazing. It goes on super light, does not make you feel cakey at all. It's a great product. And I'll just do like a very little bit. I apply it like directly to my skin. So this is incorrect. I should probably have a different brush for this. This is a contouring brush, it says, but it's the biggest brush I have. So this is what I use to blend in this. Yeah, I told y'all I am not a makeup artist by any means, but you know, maybe if you're looking just for some new products, that looks good. Now, my blush here. This is a new blush for me and I have been loving it. It's in the shade Chili, if you're wondering. A little bit goes a very long way with this stuff, so I just put a couple dots on, blend that into my cheekbone. Whatever product is left on my brush after I get done doing my cheeks, I kind of just go in with my forehead, a little bit on my nose here, and then underneath my cheeks. I don't really know how to properly contour, but I think that's kind of what I'm doing. Next I come in with my bronzer. It's the Hoola bronzer. I feel like everybody uses this. I go on top of the blush that I did. Again, kind of on my forehead and then down here. Again. And a little bit on the nose. The only thing I will probably do every day, my eyebrows. I think your eyebrows are absolutely everything. If your eyebrows are, then, you know, you're good. Okay, so I start by brushing my eyebrows out. I know now that they definitely make like brow fillers that are specific for your brows. I have just always used an eyeshadow. I take this color, sometimes this color, if I'm like a little bit tanner, but right now I'm pale. So this color and a little angled brush and fill in my eyebrows. It looks very natural. When I do it this way, I do not go crazy. Little baby brush strokes. Then to kind of just blend whatever out, and just take my little brush, go back in there. We will come in with like a holding gel, but I do that at the end. Next, I do my eyeshadow. I don't know what this is, you guys. No idea. This could be a blush for all I know, but I have been using it as a base for my eyeshadow ever since I got it. It was like one of those little freebie things that you get at Sephora when you spend a certain amount. On the back, there's no name or anything, so I don't really know what this is, but this shade, something like it, I use as a base. I put it all over my lid and up a little bit past the crease. Having blue eyes, I use eyeshadows that have a warm tone to them because it really makes the blue pop. I use the Naked Heat palette. I've had this probably since college. I'm going to use the shade Buck Off. With this almost orange tone, I just do the outer part of my lid to the crease, and I guess a little bit above the crease, but just on the outside. I don't do the inside corner of my lid. Okay, next we're gonna come in with a combo of these two kind of shimmery tones here. And I apply these all over my lid to the crease, and then again up just a little bit. I have really big eyelids, so there's a lot of space to cover there. Okay, sometimes I'll come back in with the same base shade and just kind of like start from the middle and go out to the edges and blend everything out with that. If I feel like it just needs like a little bit more of something. When it's all said and done, it should just look like I have a warm, somewhat sparkly eyeshadow on. And that is that. Now we're gonna go back to our brows. This is what absolutely everybody uses, but the Anastasia brow gel in clear, she works. I'm gonna go in and brush them. I have a lot of brow to work with, so I like making them nice and full and big. Okay, so Erin, who y'all have seen in the vlogs, she actually did my makeup for my wedding. She put me on to this e.l.f. brow lift gel. It cost, I think, like $4. I got mine at Target. This stuff is insane. This will hold your brows for days. Yes, I just put brow gel on, but I go in with this as well. I do two different brow gels. So I'm just gonna dip this into here. You really only need a little bit. And then we're gonna go and brush one more time. This gel is magic, and truly it's like $4. You could just use just this. I don't know, I like the brush on the Anastasia brow gel, so doing that one first and then following up with this. I look like I'm 4 years old when I'm this close to the camera. I do not do eyeliner or anything like that, so the last step for our eyes is mascara. I am just using the CoverGirl Lash Blast. I'm gonna do this in a little mirror so I don't poke myself. We're just gonna apply mascara. Nothing crazy. Okay, so that's one coat. Pretty good. Could just leave it there. If I want to look a little extra, just add a second coat. Again, I don't do eyeliner, so this is kind of what brings some drama to my eyes. Very little bit on my bottom lashes, and when I do my bottom lashes, I only do the outside bottom lashes. Now we are going to apply highlighter. I have tried a bunch of different highlighters, and Nude Stick is by far my favorite. So this is the shade Hey Honey. Love it. This is what I wore on my wedding day. I swear by it. It's got the highlighter on one end and then like a little blender brush on the other. I use my finger to start, so right, you know, on my cheeks, down my nose, and on my nose. then I will use the other side of this little brush to blend, blend, blend. Okay, now this is officially the last thing, and it's probably just as important as eyebrows. For me, lipstick. I don't have naturally like really pink or red lips, so I kind of just like wash out without lipstick on. This is my favorite shade. This is the lipstick that I wore on my wedding day. It's a YSL lip, and it goes on just nude kind of red. It's so good. I wear it all the time. And without it, I feel like I just look washed out. It's not too red, it's not too pink, it's just, I feel like that's such a good everyday color. Okay, that's it for my makeup. Nothing crazy, like I said. And now we're on to hair. I know I'm gonna get so much judgment here, but I'm also kind of proud to say that I have used the same curling iron, not the same brand and the same type, like the exact same curling iron since 8th grade. I'm 29, so do the math. Crazy. This is the best curling iron. It's a Conair. I'm gonna see if I can find this still. You guys, I'm dying. Okay, so you can get this exact same curling iron. It's $30. This thing has lasted me basically a lifetime. So I'm gonna link everything below, but this is a must. How I curl my hair, again, not revolutionary, nothing crazy. I've also been using the same hairspray since high school. It's the Tresemme, and it's the Extra Hold. Same hairspray, same curling iron. We don't stray. So I'll just put a little bit of spray in my hair before curling. So I normally take smaller pieces towards the front of my face, and then I get larger pieces as we work our way back. I never use the clamp, ever. So all we're gonna do is take the curling iron and wrap the hair away from the face. And like this curling iron, I'm telling y'all, we will brush it out. Don't worry, it's not gonna stay like this. Same thing, wrapping away from the face. Normally this whole process takes about 10 minutes, so she's pretty easy. Normally while the curls are still hot and really curly, I'll just kind of come in with some hairspray. Okay, and then we switch to the other side. We're wrapping and we're wrapping away from the face. Okay, so now that we're back to the pieces around my face, we are going to take the curling iron, but again, the most important thing that I cannot stress enough is away from your face. If I did it this way, that would be wrapping it towards my face. Instead, you want away. That will just make the curls look a little bit bigger and help frame your face. These curls look very tight. I promise you we are going to brush them out. Now today I'm wearing a lot of hats, so it's okay that up here is a little bit flatter, but if I wasn't wearing my hats and I wanted some more volume up here, I would come in and just take a couple smaller pieces and really wrap all the way to the root. And that way, I'd get some more volume up here. And when we brush it out, it'll all kind of like blend together. Also do a couple more of these pieces, just really small around my face. Yeah, a couple more in the back here, just the little guys. Doop. Okay, this is what it looks like before we brush it out. Now I think the key here, if you're going to brush out your curls, is to wait until they have completely cooled. I never brush my curls like right after because I don't want them to be hot still. I want them to hold some of their curl, I want the hairspray to stick fully, and then I will go through with a brush and kind of tame them, because right now, they're a lot. I just brushed them out, and this is what we are left with. I will link all of the products I used and my magic curling iron below, but yeah, this was so much fun, you guys. This video is going to spill into next week's home vlog. So you guys just watched me get ready, and next week you will get to see the behind the scenes of the shoot I'm about to go do, all the really exciting things that we have going on at the store. I love y'all. Thanks for getting ready with me. I will see you next week.